Look at that there. Conscious Thought 101. Look, wife and me, we doing it up. It's gonna be October. It's time for them stews and that chili. This right here is the base for a oxtail stew.
Don't forget the soups, Papa.
Yep, that too. Yep, we're gonna do one. We do our chicken soup right here. We got the beef in the oven. Wow, that got real cloudy. Look at that there. Oh yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of that red wine to it, that Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
You know what I'm saying? Yep, add a little bit of red wine to it, pop that flavor out. Man, I gotta move this phone back. It's getting cloudy up in here. Look at that there.
Beautiful.
Look at that. Tell me that don't look good. And when this meat come out, we gonna do it again. We gonna show you what's up.
Yep.
Got that broth ready, that beef broth, and it's going down. Alright, now we done added some broth and some water. And it's my first cooking video on YouTube, so hey, spare me the criticism on not showing all the ingredients step by step, please.
Ingredients will be in the comments. I mean, in the description.
Yeah, comments, description, whatever.
Whatever.
They get it. All right, now we finna add some of this Pinot Noir to this, just a little bit. Give it some upgraded flavor. Just put a little twist to it. You know what I'm saying? All right, babe. Right. So, she gonna stir that up, and then we gonna come back in a minute. All right, we're gonna put a dash of red pepper flake. Now note, we already put Himalayan sea salt, black pepper, ground coarse black pepper, garlic powder, what else?
Cumin.
Oh, cumin, rosemary,
Fenugreek.
fenugreek, thyme. You put oregano?
No. Not bay leaves.
Oregano, rosemary, and basil. And we add some more as we go. When we add water to it and broth, you gotta taste it and touch it up because it dilute the original seasonings.
Yeah, the beef bouillon cube.
Oh yeah, the beef bouillon. Not the cubes, not that over salty shit from back in the 80s.
Paste.
We using. Alright, we're gonna do this right here. This is what we doing. This organic, low sodium per serving, as on the label. I'm gonna show that. Let me show this right quick. Hold on. Yeah. 15% sodium per serving, but of course with this you gotta add water to it. A lot of people are familiar with it, a lot of people are not. No big deal. That's what we're here for. Because it's been too much food poisoning to go around from the usual suspects. Trader Joe, Walmart, first ones on the list. So, you know, you got older folks buying prepaid packaged food. That's on the list too, for listeria and all type of heinous type of infections from poor quality factory packaging. Yeah. So, we need to get back to the basics of home cooking. Alright, this is our choice of beans to add to this. That's another thing that makes it different, that upgrades the flavor, upgrades the recipe. We bought these frozen from a local grocery store. So, but you can use black eyed peas, if you want, lima beans, speckled beans, whatever beans to your desire. Whatever beans float your boat with flavor. You know, navy beans, whatever, it's up to you. And what do we got? Do we put potatoes in there? They're in there. Oh yeah, we got potatoes in here also. We cut up some red potatoes, and I'll put a touch of sorghum flour in there as a thickener. And if you are an ethnic cook, if that's your thing, you could do shiro powder also as a thickener instead of the processed white flour or wheat flour. So we are waiting. What you say, babe? Oh yeah, palm oil. We're using palm oil to replace tomato paste. That's the other ingredient. That's the one right there, palm oil. So this is going to simmer until the meat, the chuck roast, is done. Alright, so we added a little bit of palm oil. We got 2 bags of the butter beans in there with the thick cut celery, potatoes, and thick cut carrots.
Yep, and onions.
And the meat is still in the oven. Look at that.
And we seared the chuck roast. This is a mocktail version of oxtail stew, or oxtail soup. I'm sorry, oxtail soup, because the butcher, the meat market, they were out of oxtails. So we're doing a mocktail.
Yeah, with the chuck roast. So she went to the butcher, and he said since he became a connect on the oxtails, he done sold out real quick. You know what I'm saying? And people then rushed in, kicked in the door like, I want the oxtails. And man, lower the oxtails right now. And they broke them on the oxtails. They ain't had no more. He was out. I mean, like less than a week. So chuck roast is good though. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, and we seared that up, got it inside of the oven bag, and placed it in the oven. So we're just waiting for that to finish cooking and getting tender. And we'll add it to the soup with its with all the drippings. Right,
because she's the baker, I'm the griller, and the up top cooker. So that's what we're working it out. And this is not soy sauce in there. This is not Worcestershire sauce. It's all seasoning, spice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pinot Noir.
Yep, and palm oil.
As well as the beef bouillon.
Oh yeah, the bouillon base with spring water. No tap water. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to be in there.
You're not. Hey, okay, this the onions. With the onions, we cut up a whole onion. Half within with the saute, with the onion, celery, stir fry it up. The second half, onions disappear. This is for the flavor. We throw the other half for the fresh onion in 20 minutes before the whole batch is done. So you can have that fresh onion look and smell and taste. This is the roast in the oven bag before we add it to the stew. Stew. Wife says, stew. Whatever.
Soup.
It's food. It's a meal. Yeah, she says soup. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, half the onions in there for the stir fry. When they disappear, you're going to have that flavor, but this adds to the flavor. You should see my wife looking at me like, with that look. So what? We cooking. You're now recording. Yep. This is that good roast that's about to go into this mocktail stew. Look at that there. Oven bag, spice, broth, boom, 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 boom. Look at that. The wife did that. Go ahead, babe. Take it out. Everybody see you. Yep. Because people need to see this. You know how you throw that motherfucker in the oven and let it get tender. Then you add it to that stock pot. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, shit. Oh, yes. That's just one piece. Yep. Break that in there. That's that stew. All this, just think if they had oxtails. If they had oxtails, I would put them motherfuckers on the grill, sear them up, season them, smoke them, then add them to the stew. Just imagine that. Smoked oxtails. Then put them in the stew. Yup. But in the meantime, we finna do this good and righteous. Look at that. Oh my God. Ooh-wee. Make you want to kiss the sky, don't it? Look at that tender meat. Oh my God. Yes. In that. Yep. Put that in there, babe. Oh, yes. And it's going to break up, so when you scoop it out and put it on top of some rice, it is a divine tasting meal. Leftover also.
Okay, break up without the plastic.
Yeah, you ain't got to go to Walmart and get no pre-prepared. What is it? What's that food poisoning with the L? Whatever. They had a couple of them. Anyway, you ain't worry about that. You ain't worry about it. They geared it so you can go to them and buy their poisonous, made in a factory meal, get sick. That news ain't gonna tell you that Walmart and Trader Joe's will poison your meal until the expiration date. I was watching the news and they said, oh, the expiration date on this listeria infected meal, it expires on September the 22nd to the 30th. The 22nd was days ago, and today is September the 30th. They're going to tell you the source of it on the due date. Now, what does that sound like? Come on, people. What does that sound like? When they tell you the expiration date or the sell by date of the poison prepackaged meal, they're letting the corporation capitalize on all the product to make sure it's sold. Then they tell you, oh, the due date is September the 22nd. I just heard this today. The day is the 30th. And they advertise it to people that's, retired, tired, as an easy convenience. Ain't nothing convenience about food poisoning. Systematic food poisoning. That's what it is. It's systematic. Remember, back in the day, I'm Generation X. They used to tell us, such got food poisoning. At a certain time, they stopped telling us that until after the expiration date, after everybody then got sick, people then died, then they would announce it. But this is what we could do at home. That's the dynamic right there. That kills the corporate fraud. That kills the food poisoning through the unsanitary factories. You have molded water dripping into the food line, and they're not going to protect you. But you get the ingredients yourself, stockpile them, separate it, strategically set it up so you can benefit off of your own meal. Look at that stew. Look at that. The factories can't make that. But your grandmama could. Your granddaddy could. You could. Look at that. Them fresh veggies. That's the medicine right there. I know a lot of people say, oh, don't eat red meat. Don't eat it. It's the type of red meat you eat. Yup, look at that. Celery, beans, carrots, bay leaves, broth, rosemary, Himalayan salt, pepper. Oh my God. And you know what? It's late tonight. We're going to eat this tomorrow. And my wife is going to make some organic brown rice for this to go on top of the rice. Conscious Thought 101. Peace.
Peace.
Yep.